Hi everybody, today we're going to be talking about what not to say to someone who's going through infertility. Sorry about the lighting, it's a cloudy day here and I don't have any fancy lighting equipment, so I hope this is okay. Okay, so let's get started. Just relax. I know people mean well when they say this, but I know for me, sometimes when I was told it, it just made me more anxious and tense and if someone's also suffering from some health condition, like let's say the fallopian tubes are blocked, no amount of relaxing is gonna unblock those tubes and make things okay. So, yeah, sometimes we don't want to hear just relax. Next is just adopt. Again, while people may mean well, maybe we've thought about this option and we decided it wasn't how we wanted to grow our family, or finances are an issue, and it can be dismissive. You wouldn't say it to your fertile couple, would you? Like after they get married, like, oh, so when are you gonna adopt instead of having your own kids, So it's not the responsibility of infertile couples to adopt. So it shouldn't be the responsibility of infertile couples, even same-sex couples, etc., to adopt these kids who are in the system. If that's not how someone sees growing their family, it's not a bad thing. It's not a selfish thing. If someone wants to have their biological child, their own biological child, that's up to them. It shouldn't be frowned upon. Yeah, so let's stop telling couples, infertile couples, just adopt. It's very dismissive and it hurts. Number 3, if you really wanted a baby, you would do anything in the world to get there. Again, while this may seem like an innocent thing, it's not. Maybe that couple has looked into adoption, or they don't want to go into debt, so they're trying to be smart with their finances. Maybe couples don't necessarily want to seek IVF or any other fertility treatment right away. They just want to see if things happen on their own, and that's okay. So don't say, if you wanted this thing, you would do this. It's very dismissive, and it can make someone stressed out and make them feel like they're not trying hard enough, when in all honesty, it could be the opposite. Number 4, get drunk and you'll get pregnant. Again, maybe someone means well, but again, if someone's suffering with a certain health issue, just getting wasted and having sex isn't gonna work. Again, someone's tubes can be blocked. In my situation, I had a large uterine fibroid. Nothing was gonna happen there until it came out. What else? Endometriosis can make it difficult to get pregnant. There's a whole array of things, that not just relaxing or getting drunk and having a good time will help. Number 5, are you sure you want kids? For somebody who's yearning to have a child, who is trying everything under the sun to get pregnant, this can hurt. It makes, yes, I get parts of parenting can be hard, but there's also, I know there's wonderful parts to it too. I do hear parents that I know say, oh, so-and-so just came up to me and said they love me or gave me a hug or did this and did that, and it made me feel good, you know, or the opposites. Parents can like complain about the horrible thing their child did. So it is a balance. And with anything in life, there's the good parts and there's the bad parts. So, same thing with parenting and wanting a family. You know, there's hard parts and there's the good parts. All right, number 6. You are too old. This one gets under my skin because I will be 40 in June, and you know, I shouldn't just give up my dream of having a child just because society thinks, you know, I'm too old. I still feel young at heart. I'm still, even though I suffer with a thyroid disease, I still am energetic some days. And I feel like having a child might add to that energy. In some aspects. I know some of you are going like, what? Children drain you because they're little monsters or whatnot. But yeah, sometimes nobody wants to hear that. If, like, again, if someone's desiring to have a baby at over 35, that should be their choice and their choice alone, with their partner, of course. Yeah. Oh, and again, a 25-year-old could, you know, because sometimes the argument is, you know, well, you're not going to be there for the kid's graduation because you're going to be dead, or et cetera, et cetera. But in all honesty, a 25-year-old who has a kid could get into a horrible accident and leave that kid behind. So, you know, I don't like that argument. Okay, moving on. So-and-so did this and got pregnant. Again, while it might seem like good advice at the time to the person trying to give it, saying, I know this person who's having trouble getting pregnant and they did this and it worked, maybe it'll help you too. It might not, because, you know, maybe they're suffering from a health issue or something else is going on, and, you know, we all react different to different things, and nothing is a one size fits all. So what might work for one person may not work for another. And it's kind of very dismissive in a way, I think, to not be there and listen to the person. All right, number 8. Maybe dealing with infertility means you're not meant to be a mother. This can hurt. Just because there's an issue going on doesn't necessarily mean the universe is saying you shouldn't be a parent, or, you know, kids aren't meant for you, etc., etc. It's very dismissive, and again, when someone's yearning to have a child, they don't want to hear this, because it's like a knife in the heart. To think about that you may not get that thing you dream of, it hurts. So yeah, please be kind to people. All right, number 9. You are running out of time. I think this goes with the, you know, the you are too old thing. As you're getting older, I know when I was hitting a certain age, I kind of was told this, like, you're running out of time, you should go seek help, and while the advice was, again, not meant to hurt, I think someone was trying to encourage, it still hurt and made me anxious and stressed out when in times I was trying to relax and be in that Zen moment and I was there and then this was said to me and I would get anxious and stressed out all over again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm starting at square one. So yeah, don't tell anybody they're running out of time, you know? Yeah, don't tell anybody they're running out of time because they might be working on, you know, themselves or, you know, trying to look for other ways to support their fertility. And, you know, you don't want to make them more stressed out and anxious and all of the above. You know, you don't want to put them into that dark space. Okay, this one's more of a question and not really something someone says to someone, but it still hurts. And I know we weren't doing questions, but this is, I think, the number one, and I probably should have had at number one, but okay, here we go. When are you having kids? Again, this might seem like an innocent question to you, but to someone who's struggling with infertility, it puts them in a headspace of, you know, my body's not working right. Why can't I just get pregnant the right way? Everybody else has kids and I don't, and that's what the one thing I yearn for. So we go down this rabbit hole and into this room of pain and grief, etc., etc. And if you're willing to put someone in that space because of your own stupid curiosity, that's rude. That's selfish. That's, you know, if you're willing to put someone through that pain, that says a lot about you. That's, that means you don't care about that person's feelings. Yeah, it's just not an innocent question. It can make someone go down a deep rabbit hole, like I said. And please think about someone's feelings before you ask questions. And the last one is also a hurtful statement, and it's for those who may have experienced miscarriage. At least you know you can get pregnant. Oh, yeah. This is very hurtful because when that person found out they were pregnant, they were, you know, dreaming of what this little one may look like, what they may like, who they'll look like, etc., etc., you know? So it's hurtful. And it's also hurtful to know why you can get pregnant easily, but you can't keep the pregnancy. You know, again, you feel like your body's giving up. You feel like your body just can't do that one thing you want it to. And the physical aspects of it, you know, you gotta go through this excruciating pain on expelling this loss, you know? So yeah, please think about what you say to someone who's fighting infertility and be kind. Maybe take a step back and say, how would I react if someone said this to me? So yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more on subjects like this, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.